Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Humbug Outdoors Fishing. It's your boy C. Smith here, and today we've got another review video for quite possibly one of my favorite rods of all time. You longtime subscribers will know this rod. It is the 13 Fishing Omen Black. So basically, I have three rods here in front of me. These two are mine. These are the Gen 2s, so these are a little bit of the older model. The other one I have with me here is the Gen 3, which is the newest one that's came out. This one's actually my dad's. My dad liked mine so much he decided to go out and buy one of the newer ones. There's a couple extra features on them that definitely make this rod lighter and stronger. However, for the most part, all three rods are pretty similar. So that's why I decided to bring all three for the review video here. So let's break them down. I'm gonna go through the specs, some of the features, a little bit of everything about them. So let's get into the video. So basically 5 or 6 years ago, a friend of mine got me into 13 fishing. He gave me one of his rods, and it was this one right here. It was the 13 Fishing Omen Black 7'1" medium fast spinning. This is the one he gave me to kind of just go and fish and, and see what I thought about it. Oh my goodness, I fell in love with it so fast. I use it, you guys have seen a lot on my videos, a lot of drop shot, Ned rigs, wacky rigs, whole bunch of different stuff. It's a very versatile little rod here. So yeah, I absolutely love this rod. It is one of my favorites in my arsenal. I just have so much confidence using it because it's just landed me so many big fish. So yeah, let's get into the specs on, I'm just gonna do the specs on the spinning rod for you guys. Alrighty, so the one we're doing the specs on here is the 7'1" medium fast. The line weight is 6 to 12 pounds. The lure weight is 3/16 to 5/8 ounce. There is 10 plus the tip, so 11 total guides, and the MSRP is $130. All right, so first we're gonna talk about some of the features on the rod here. I'm gonna go for my favorite one first. Hands down, the weight of the rod. I don't have it measured exactly. I'm not sure exactly how light this rod is, but in your hands, it just feels incredible. All my friends that bass fish with me, whether we're on a boat or from shore, I let them just feel the rod just to see what they, if we trade a rod or, I just let them feel it just to see what they think. And every single time they grab it, their initial response is, holy smokes, that is an extremely light setup. This one is made with the Gen 2s are a 30-ton Japanese Toray graphite blank. The new ones are a 36-ton. I'm not sure fully what that means, but I do feel this one's a little tad lighter than this one. So I'm assuming that extra 6-ton on the blank is definitely helping it out with the new gens, which those are the ones you're gonna be able to find in stores now. The Gen 2s are pretty hard to find. Yeah, so it is an extremely light rod. That's why I actually, even though it's a 7-foot medium, it's a little big for drop shots in my opinion. However, this rod is so light and sensitive that I can still get away with using it for that. Usually I like more of a medium light or something with a little softer of a tip, but the rod's just so light and sensitive that I'm able to still feel those hits. And you guys know how many fish I have caught on a drop shot with this rod. I mean, pretty much every single bass fishing video on my YouTube channel is this rod is included somewhere in that video. So yeah, definitely if you guys are needing a light sensitive rod, 100%, this is gonna cover you for a lot of those Ned rigs, drop shots, small Senkos, stuff like that. Extremely good little finesse setup there. So the second pro we will talk here about the rod is the price. Now, $130 can seem a little steep for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are more into that $50 to $100 price range, but sometimes spending a little extra money is gonna play out. That is a huge advantage to you. And in this case, these rods are that's 100% the case with these rods. For $130, and technically, the Gen 2, when I bought this, it was like $100. So it was a little cheaper. The new ones are a little more expensive. But for that price, if you were to compare that to other rods in that $100 to $150 range, in terms of sensitivity, you are not getting anything near that. These rods are incredibly light for $130. And usually when you get past that $200 range is when you really start finding rods that are sensitive and durable. But for $130, you're getting a pretty dang good balance with this. And that's something I cannot say in terms of a lot of rods. A lot of rods I fish with are either super sensitive and just break really easy, or they're super durable, but they just don't have good sensitivity to them. And that's why I like this so much, is it's a perfect balance between the two. And for $130, take my money any day of the week and twice on Sunday. All right, so the next feature we're gonna talk about here is the looks. Of course, right? You've gotta have a fishing rod that looks good. And these guys are sleek little rods. Pretty much, they're almost majority all black, right? They've got some ridging in here, which is pretty cool. And then the nice part about the two I bought is they are actually a full cork handle. Now you don't have to get the full cork. As you see, the one my dad bought is a split grip on the end. But I personally, I'm a fan, I like the full cork. I don't know, I just really like the feel of it. I know I've heard you can lose a little sensitivity with it, but I personally have no problem with it. But I like that full cork look, especially on the baitcast one. Pretty much it's an all black reel seat, but just a little hint of silver throughout the lining and the text on the rod. The new one, they kind of changed it up a little bit. They gave it some white on the bottom there, which, I don't know, it's all up to you whether you like that more. I personally like the gray look on the gray silver on the bottom rod, but the white still looks nice with this. They didn't overdo it, which is nice. The cork's really clean. This one's got a different hook keeper on the bottom. This one's right here, which I don't mind. I think that's definitely good. It's out of the way, which is nice. But yeah, overall, a very futuristic, sleek looking rod, which pairs up very nice with some of those Shimano's, Daiwas. The really nice Lew's look cool with it. Yeah, it matches up very nicely with those shiny reels, which is majority of the reels coming out nowadays. All right, so I kind of talked about it a little bit before, and that's the durability. The durability is good, yes, but they definitely go with more the sensitivity on the rod. It's a good balance for sure. I mean, it's a sensitive and it's a durable rod. Like you can still do, you can have a good hook set on these and they're not snapping on you. But I have noticed you've got to take care of these rods a little bit better than you would say like a Dobbins Fury. So something to think about, if you're one that usually likes the ugly sticks and the heavy rods, if you purchase one of these, you're gonna have to take care of it. No slamming it on the boat, no giant explosive hook sets, no throwing it. You've got to take care of some of the nicer equipment. So something to think about in here. Is it a durable rod? Yes. It's not gonna give up on you if you're using it on the the purpose it's supposed to have, right? It's not gonna give up on you, but you just got to take care of it a little bit more. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the stuff you're supposed to do for a YouTube video. And yeah, if you guys wanna see more review videos, I've got a whole bunch on my channel right now. Christmas is around the corner, and I know you guys are in the market for quality fishing gear, which is why I wanna highlight some of the brands that are doing it right. And 13 Fishing is doing it right with the Omen Blacks. So yeah, we will see you guys next time on Humbug Outdoors Fishing.